Ronald, I do know that you've just arrived in Butterworth, but really arrived at a moment where it's actually a crisis, especially when you think about the devastation that actually is caused by drought.
Yes, indeed, Faith. Well, we are crossing to you live from the Drought Dam, and I'm going to step out of shot immediately just to give the viewers a sense of the grim picture that a lot of people have been faced with here. The dam totally dry except for a few patches of water, Faith. And it's that kind of water that a lot of people have been relying on, many of them using this dam water and then using it, boiling the water, trying to purify it and just try to get as much water out of it as possible, Faith. It's quite a remote area. To our far right are people living on the hills. Now, having spoken to a couple of them before coming here, they've certainly said that this has been an ongoing problem. In fact, day zero was or happened here since August, and people have been saying that before then things seemed okay. They knew that the drought will hit at some point in time. There were water tanks that used to come to their areas, to their villages. Those water tanks are no more there. And the worst part is women have been the worst affected, Faith, because a lot of them, one or two that we spoke to, they basically said that for them it's tough to even menstruate because they need water to actually clean themselves. And the people who are also hardest hit are the farmers. A lot of the animals or livestock that we are seeing here, some of them lying dead on this ground, Faith. So certainly a devastating situation for the people of Butterworth.
I mean, I must ask you, Ronald, why are there no more water tanks?
Well, Faith, that is a question that we asked the Amatole municipality. We spoke to them earlier on. They seem to say that, you know what, it is out of our powers to actually provide water for the people here in Butterworth. They're saying they're facing financial constraints. They are in talks, ongoing talks, with the Ministry of Water and Sanitation to try and find some relief. They did mention, Faith, that there are some boreholes in and around the areas of Butterworth. They are hoping that that will at least give people living, especially in the villages, some form of relief. But other than that, Faith, a really dire situation. No one knows how long people will be faced with this crisis. A lot of them, even when we walked inside town, some of the public toilets, in fact, all the public toilets have been shut down. People being asked to relieve themselves in some of the veld or the areas where they can also hide away, Faith. So really a dire situation, Faith, by the people of Butterworth. We will try and get more comment from people on the ground and visit them in some of the worst affected areas.
You know, Ronald, I can't even begin to even think about how appalling this is. It's appalling to listen to, number one, not even as a news anchor. I think even just a human being. It almost appears as to be a violation of someone's human rights, basic water and sanitation, really. And to know that women and children are affected by this, it's appalling. And I don't understand how is it that even the municipality can say that as a result of financial constraints, they cannot make water tanks available for people to use, even to the extent where public toilets have to be closed and people have to relieve themselves in bushes. It's a violation of human rights. It cannot possibly be allowed.
And that's a sentiment that a lot of people have been sharing here. They went as far, Faith, as going on a protest blocking the N2 that leads from East London to Umtata, and also just saying that things could have been done a lot better by the municipality, saying that the municipality were too lax and that they didn't heed some of the calls. People tried to assist in terms of assisting with some of the dams. The municipality turned them down. There have even been reports, Faith, that some municipal members here have been selling water to people at high cost. So that is some of the questions that we want to ask people here on the ground so that they can confirm with us, so that we can find out more as to how this situation is really affecting them.
Ronald, we're going to leave it there for this afternoon, but thanks a lot for joining us and shedding some light in terms of what is happening in the Eastern Cape at present. I'm telling you now, it is absolutely a violation of human rights. I don't understand a situation where we blame financial constraints and we've put people at the forefront of really an injustice. It's a complete injustice. I've got absolutely not words for it.